Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about human development. So, human development we already know by now that is defined as the process of enlarging people's freedom. So, when the people's freedom is enlarged, then it is known as human development. When we have more opportunities, when we have better well being, our well beings are being improved, then we have human development. When we lead a healthy life, then we say yes, human development has happened. When we have job opportunities, then we say yes, we have developed, human development has happened. But how did this particular concept come into existence? How do we measure this human development? This is something which we are going to learn today. So, there are two concepts, that is growth and development. And we have been using these two concepts simultaneously in our day to day life. But do you know that the meaning of both these terms are different? Though both the terms refer to changes, okay, that means there are some changes which is happening which has caused growth or development, but both are different. Now, growth, if I take into consideration, can be negative as well as positive. That means there can be negative growth at times and there can be positive growth at times. Now, how do we understand this? Suppose population. The population of an area might increase also and it might decrease also. So when it is increasing, we call it positive growth of population, and when it is decreasing, we call it negative growth of population. So it is all about numbers. That means growth is quantitative in nature, whereas development is only positive. That means if human development is happening, if there is more opportunities of jobs, okay, job opportunities are available, health sector has improved, education sector has improved, then we say that yes, development is taking place. These are all positive things. So that means good, better, best. Okay, so that is why we say that development is qualitative in nature. But if development is only positive, can we say that positive growth is only development? Can we say that? Yes, to a certain extent we can say that yes, positive growth is only development, but not always. Do remember, not always. Positive growth is not always called development. For example, if the population is increasing and it is creating pressure on the resource, then it is not positive development until this grown population is qualitative, until this grown population is having skills. Okay, if the population is uneducated, if it is unskilled, it is not healthy, it is simply just growing, then what is happening? Positive growth of population is happening, but no development is happening. So yes, positive growth is development, but not always. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, so this particular concept of development was given by two very famous economists of the world, Dr. Mehboob ul Haq and Professor Amartya Sen. Both of these people were friends. Dr. Mehboob ul Haq is a Pakistani economist, and Professor Amartya Sen is an Indian economist. So, both of them were friends and they worked together on the concept of development. In fact, this question might arise that who gave the concept of this particular human development? It was given by Dr. Mehboob ul Haq, though they made a team, but then the work proceeded under Dr. Mehboob ul Haq only. According to them, people are central to all kind of development which takes place and people should be living a meaningful life to have human development. So what is this meaningful life? Meaningful life is basically when you have a good aim towards your country, towards your life. That is meaningful life. Living a healthy life is a meaningful life. Access to resources, education, different kind of facilities is a meaningful life. So let's see, Dr. Mehboob will have said a very famous line which is known to almost everybody, that is, you know things that are and ask why. This has been said by Dr. Mehboob. But I dream of the things that never were and ask why not. So, according to him, that we should ask that why things are not like this for the development, for the change. So that is what we studied, right? There should be change coming up, and for that we need to think, we need to come up with various ideas. And Professor Amartya Sen, according to him, freedom, that is increase in freedom, means development. Until and unless you have freedom, you cannot get development. Now, according to them, what do you mean by meaningful life? Meaningful life means when you have a long and healthy life, when you are being able to gain knowledge, having enough means to live a decent life with access to resources is meaningful life. Now, there are four pillars of human development. Pillars of human development means to understand human development, we need to get into consideration four things, that is equity, and you should know that equity and equality is not same. That I'll be explaining you in a while. Then sustainability should be there. Productivity should be there, as well as empowerment. These are the four pillars of human development. Let's understand one by one. First up, equity. Equity, it refers to making equal access to opportunities. Now, if you see this particular picture, there are two terms I have used here, that is equality and equity. In equality, you can see that irrespective of the height of the person, everybody is getting equal access to opportunities to see the match, right? So, what it has led to, one of the person is using it and does not require it at all because he can just simply see it without the opportunity, whereas one of the person has got the same opportunity but still not able to get to see the match. So this is equality. Resources are available with three of them equally, but one of them do not requires it, and one of them, it is for one of them it is not sufficient. So equity is basically when you bring equality through through partial distribution of the resources. That means the person who was not able to see with one of the box was given the another box, and the person who can just simply see it was not given any box. So you can give the example of caste reservation for ST, SCs, OBCs. Okay, so that is the example of equity. It basically refers to making equal access to opportunities available to everybody. Opportunities available to people must be equal, irrespective of their gender, race, income. Okay, so that is your equity. Now, the next one is sustainability. Sustainability means there should be continuity and consistency. There should be continuity and consistency in the availability of whatever opportunity is available. Okay, to have a sustainable human development, each generation must have same opportunities. That you must remember that each generation should have the opportunities to avail a particular resource. Now, sustainability can be defined or can be divided into three sectors. That is environmental sustainability. That means we should be using the environmental resource in such a way that it does not get over. We should grow in harmony with the environment that will bring us environmental sustainability. Secondly, economic sustainability should be there. That means the country should not fall in financial debt in any point in time. They should be using their resources very judiciously. And the next one, social sustainability, which means everyone should be able to access to the resources equally without any kind of discrimination, which will lead to development of the society itself. Now the next one is productivity. The next pillar is productivity. Productivity will come when the humans develop the capability of the citizen is being increased. Now how can we increase the capability? First up, we need to look after the health of the people, because if the people or if the population is not healthy, they will not be able to be gain knowledge or be able to be capable. So first up, we need to look after the health. Secondly, we should develop their skills. So if the skills are developed, obviously they will be able to apply their learned skills, and they will be becoming your capable. But apart from this, we also have to look after that the job opportunities are present, because if we make the population healthy, we make them skilled, and we do not have the job opportunities, where are they going to apply their skills then? So that is why there should be proper opportunities available for the productive human population. And the last pillar is empowerment. Now, empowerment is basically what? It is the power to make decision. It is the power to make choices. So such power comes from increasing freedom. When your freedom increases and your capability increases, so then only you get this particular choice of power of making choices. So good governance is required, and people oriented policies are required to empower the people. So basically government has to work very nicely to bring up the socially and economically disadvantaged group in special importance. Then only we can empower the population. So I hope the things are clear to you. Thank you.